With 31 Disney World resorts, how do you choose where to stay? Today we are talking all about Disney Resort, so stay tuned. Welcome to Discovering Disney Your Trip Unlocked, the podcast that takes you on a magical journey through all things Disney. I am your host, Amanda Mills, a travel advisor passionate about helping you make the most of your Disney adventures. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned Disney pro, this podcast is here to unlock the basics and offer tips that will turn your Disney trip into a fairy tale come true. We'll cover all Disney destinations from the magical Disney World in Florida to the happiest place on earth, Disneyland in California, and even Disney Cruise Line. But this podcast isn't just about the parks themselves. We'll equip you with invaluable planning advice, navigating you through the sometimes overwhelming Genie Plus, dining reservations, and park hopping. Whether you're traveling with little ones, looking for the perfect romantic getaway, or seeking thrilling adventure with friends, we've got you covered with personalized recommendations tailored to your unique Disney dreams. So if you've ever dreamed of stepping into Cinderella Castle, flying over Neverland with Peter Pan, or exploring a galaxy far, far away with the Force as your guide, then this podcast is your key to unlocking the enchantment of Disney. Get ready to ignite your imagination and set the course for lifelong Disney memories as we embark on an incredible journey together. Discovering Disney, Your Trip Unlocked starts now. Hello, Disney friends, and welcome back. I am so excited to talk about Disney resorts today. We love staying on property and like to try a different resort every time we go down. So I want to hear, what is your favorite resort? With 31 resorts to choose from, although I will say some are in the same place. Like Grand Floridian is in the same place as the villas at the Grand. So really, there's only about 25 true different resorts, but 31 different types or names. Now, currently, the resorts are categorized by like price point. So we have the values, the moderates, and the deluxe. And we have like the deluxe villas. But you can also sort by location. So we have our clump of resorts next to Magic Kingdom. We have our Epcot and Hollywood Studios area resorts. We have our Animal Kingdom resorts, Disney Spring resorts, as well as our Wide World of Sports area resorts. Now, there is definitely a resort that fits every family and every budget. So you can definitely find one that works for you and your family. Each resort also has its own theming. Many people like the All-Star Movies resorts or the Art of Animation resort because the theming is very classic Disney. Like there's statues of characters. At All-Star Movies, there's a giant Buzz Lightyear. At Art of Animation, you have areas themed to Little Mermaid, Lion King, Finding Nemo. And so people tend to gravitate to those because they feel very Disney-like. But the other resorts are just as beautiful, and they have more like subtle hints of Disney around the resorts. One of my favorite resorts to walk through, and I just did this on a couple trips ago, was Coronado Springs. I did not realize how beautiful that resort is. It's huge. It's a very large resort, but the way they have landscaped it and then the music, it was just very peaceful and just beautiful. Like I definitely felt like I had walked into Coronado Springs. My family's favorite resort are the cabins at Fort Wilderness. We were able to stay there in 2018, and my husband grew up camping and fishing, so he loves that kind of outdoor rugged aesthetic. And then I love that it's really close to Magic Kingdom and you could just take a boat straight to Magic Kingdom. Now they are going to be getting a retheming and renovation here soon, so things might look a little different over at Fort Wilderness Cabins. The campground should still be there, and if you have a camper, you can bring that in and rent kind of like a lot. You can even rent campers from businesses around Orlando and they will bring it to the resort. That's for another day. Each resort also offers different amenities. For example, while all resorts have a heated pool, your moderates and deluxe resorts will usually have a water slide at the pool versus the value resorts usually just one large open pool. All the resorts also have what they call quiet pools, which are smaller pools around the resorts. They're not lifeguard attended, but if you're looking for a spot that is a little more quiet to swim versus the large, more community pool, then a quiet pool might be where you find yourself. Other amenities include jogging trails, arcades, fitness centers, volleyball courts, playgrounds. My boys love the playgrounds at the resorts. Fishing, boat rental, depending on where you stay. So it is definitely a possibility to just have a resort day, to just stay at the resort, do all the things. They often have activities set up or times where they have activities. I've seen tie-dye, painting, like spin painting, lots of fun activities to do that they do at the resort that you could definitely take a break from the parks and enjoy just hanging out at your resort. Now, dining is another difference that you will see among the resorts. Your deluxe and some moderate hotels are going to have more of a variety of options to eat at. That might include a table service and a quick service, versus a value resort only offers cafeteria, food court style dining. Not saying that the food isn't good, and you might even find some variety at the value resorts. I know the movies and the sports have a unique menu, kind of like a hidden menu. But if you are looking for a resort with a lot of food options and maybe even unique dining, then maybe if you can, a deluxe or even a moderate resort would be better fit for you and your family. Now, transportation is another thing that kind of differs between resorts, and it is not something that is specific to deluxe versus value versus moderate. It's more of a area that you are in and what type of transportation you are offered at your resort. So say you plan on making Hollywood Studios and Epcot the main part of your vacation, then you might want to consider a resort on the Skyliner or even one within walking distance. But if Magic Kingdom is high on your list and maybe you plan to go there a couple different times during your vacation, then you might want to consider a resort on the monorail or one with water transportation. There are some resorts that only offer bus transportation, and we will go in depth into transportation in another episode. But I just kind of wanted to give you an idea that each resort is a little different in what they offer. And I always try to let my clients know that, hey, this resort offers these transportations. I have a client who is staying at Caribbean Beach because they were excited about the Skyliner and being able to kind of quickly access Epcot and Hollywood Studios. We have stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge to where it was only bus transportation. It wasn't horrible. We didn't seem to mind it, and the buses ran fairly quick enough that it really didn't affect us on our vacation too much. But I will say the Skyliner is slick and a great option for transportation. So choosing a resort can be a bit daunting. There's 31, 25 resorts, and each one offers different amenities. So, how do you choose? And that is where a travel agent could be very helpful and beneficial for you to help plan your Disney vacation, because there are so many pieces involved in a Disney vacation. Just find one that you know, you like, you trust, and one who specializes in Disney, because there are so many ins and outs with Disney. Now, if you're just in your beginning stages of planning a Disney vacation, I have a free resource for you to help you think about some of those important decisions that you need to make, resorts being one of them. And I will pop that link down into the episode notes. But that is all I have for today, friends. If you have any questions, feel free to send them to me, discoveringdisney.journeysunlocked.com. Make sure to subscribe, because each week we're going to be talking about a different piece of planning a Disney vacation. All right, friends, until next time. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey through the world of Disney, right here on Discovering Disney, Your Trip Unlocked. I hope you've enjoyed uncovering the secrets and discovering the basics of all the enchanting Disney destinations. But this is not the end of our adventure. There's still so much more to explore and uncover. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss an episode. With each new installment, we will dive deeper into the world of Disney, unlocking the tips and information that will make your next trip truly unforgettable. If you have any questions or want to share your own Disney stories, don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact me through my website or social media channels. I'm here to help you plan the perfect Disney vacation tailored to your dreams and desires. And speaking of social channels, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Journeys Unlocked Travel. You'll get real-time updates, exclusive content, and even more Disney magic to brighten your day. So until our next adventure together, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep that Disney magic alive in your heart. Thank you for tuning in to Discovering Disney, Your Trip Unlocked.